Morning, it's the 23rd of September 2025, it's a Tuesday. Acid! Today I'm going to try not to swear. How's that for a novelty? So we're going to send solidarity to the lovely sea warriors up at Sheffield. We're going to send solidarity to the Birmingham bin workers. We're going to send solidarity to the mine guys down at Cap House who are still on strike. And we're going to talk about Italy, but before that we're going to mention the F word, Farage. And yesterday you were like given almost an hour to broadcast his racist crap on TV, and you've got to hand it to him. He helped engineer the biggest self-inflicted disaster on the UK, and then he started blaming the consequences of Brexit on everybody but himself. He's calling, like, people are calling the boats now the Brexit boats, you know, the boats coming over, calling the Brexit boats. And he's saying it's a Boris way. Well, actually, he had as much to do with that Brexit as Johnson did. And he was talking about this new policy where they're going to deport. Well, basically, what it were, they set off where they were going to deport people who were here illegally. And then he got to deport people who are here legally but commit a serious crime. And now it appears to be deport anybody who's here illegally, especially if you're not white, basically. But moving on to the people, the good people of Italy, we can all learn from these. Yesterday, what they did, they staged a 24-hour general strike. It was organised by the unions over there in Italy. And, well, they were demanding, and what song was this? They were demanding an imminent end to the Israeli genocide in Gaza. And there were protests in 80 cities. Compare Italy to this country where people will cross picket lines because they don't want to lose a day's wage. That's how selfish we are, or some people are. Whereas in Italy, they're all on strike. A lot. Anyway, here's a clip of
Chanting, "We're all Palestinians and stop genocide." Thousands of Italians gathered in central Rome in just one of the grassroots protests, blockades or strike actions taking place in 80 cities across Italy Monday, denouncing the war in Gaza. Transport services and a number of schools faced disruption amid the strikes, and striking dock workers blocked access roads to ports in Livorno and Genoa.
Why am I here? Because we must be here. Because we're human beings. And that's what matters. Beyond party politics, we must remain human. How can anyone remain indifferent to what's happening?
The Palestinian people continue to teach us yet another lesson in dignity and resilience. We learn from them and try to do our part.
Protesters say they're seeking to prevent Italy from being used as a staging post for the transfer of arms and other supplies to Israel. They're also calling for sanctions against Israel.
I think that civil society, students, workers, teachers, ordinary people right now are standing in for an institutional political system which even at the European level is timid, to say the least.
So that's off to the people of Italy. I did like that First Lady interview when they said to her, "Why are you here?" And she said, "Why am I here? Because we must be here. Because we're all human beings, and that's what matters. Beyond party politics, we must remain human. How can anyone remain indifferent to what is happening?" Amen to that, I say. What a fantastic woman. Have a super day, everybody. I got through this without one swear word, just one F word, and that was Farage, which is tantamount to swearing. It's not going to be a bad day, same as yesterday, so enjoy it, kids. It's not going to last much longer. Wakey, wakey.